just to keep you informed of what's going on over in the Middle East. As you can see, another Royal Air Force aerial refueler heading down the Red Sea, and we know why it's going down there, don't we? There's only one reason that that aircraft there would be going down the Red Sea, and that is because in the hours to come it's going to be visiting this area here, Yemen, and that means there is probably, aircraft, fighter jets accompanying that aircraft refueler. And later on in the news today we're going to hear that Yemen has been struck again. And the point of doing this video is to tell you that from what I've seen today, I can tell you now it's not just Israel engaged in this war, and it shouldn't come to any surprise, because no way does Israel have the capabilities to take on 3 wars all at one go, and they are just waiting for Iran to enter the theatre, and we will see more engagement across the Middle East. Things are eating up by the hour now, guys. Like I say, there's another British air refueler which has just, I noticed, turned its transponder off, just entered the air territory of Iraq, coming down here somewhere, central Iraq. Obviously that will be supporting fighter jets, so it's there is a war right now which has spread across the whole of the Middle East, which your mainstream media are clearly not reporting on, and it is engaging NATO countries, because all the aircrafts in France, Italy, the USA, the UK, all engaged in this region with equipment like what we're looking at now. Aerial refuelers are there for one purpose, and that is to refuel fighter jets. And that means if they're in the air, then fighter jets are in the air, and that means that something is getting blown to smithereens. And this is obvious. You don't need to be a rocket scientist to work out what's going on, why the air refueler is going down the Red Sea at the moment. It's going down to visit Yemen in the coming hours, and I guarantee you within a couple of hours or a bit later on this evening, you're going to hear that Yemen has been struck once again. But you will be told it's Israel, and it's not. That is a Royal Air Force air refueling facility, and it is accompanied with fighter jets, obviously with the transponders switched off, because that would be really stupid, wouldn't it, to leave your transponder on and alert whoever you're going to conflict with that your presence is there. So it's unbelievable what's taking place. And I know a lot of people are talking about it, the Third World War. We've never been any closer right now. Do you know that? We have never been any closer, and this ain't going to get shut off in the blink of an eye. The Middle East is on fire at the moment, and people, civilians, are losing their lives. Over 1 million people in Lebanon have been displaced, and that's going to continue as the days go on, as NATO and Israel push into Lebanon and up towards Beirut. They reckon they're going to go, and they've already hit Beirut today with a large explosion, and guess what? It hit a civilian building. People should be out on the streets in all of the European countries demanding an immediate halt to this, because it's only going to be one nuclear missile that is triggered, and then all hell is going to break loose. And I'm not exaggerating, and I think you can work it out as well as I can. If that aerial refueling facility is going down the Red Sea, there's only one purpose for it, and that is to refuel fighter jets that are going to attack Yemen in the coming hours. So you've heard it first here. Let's see if I'm right. And we got another Royal Air Force aerial refueler in Iraq, and later on the US with their Strato tankers are going to join. So there's something big going on today in the Middle East. Without a doubt, there has been so many countries' fighter jets in the air in the region, and so many aerial refueling facilities, that something big is actually going on. And we know that there's a war going on. Lebanon's been smashed to bits over the recent few days. And I've got to say, I don't even know how, that stands up in international court, what happened last week, or a week and a half ago, with all those pages blowing up simultaneously, over 2,500. Was there any consideration for civilians? How could they have known? It's impossible to know. Isn't that against the Geneva Convention to attack civilians? That's what we saw. Unarmed people having their arms and legs blown off simultaneously. Hospitals filling up with casualties, with all sorts of degrees of injuries. It's okay for us here in the West at the moment, because we can eat our bacon sandwich in the comfort and safety of our homes. But put yourself in the situation of a family that has nothing to do with any armed group, any military application, and your house has just been hit with your children inside. Does it not anger you that this is going on? Give me your thoughts in the comment section about this, what you think. And do you agree with me that Royal Air Force aerial refueling facility is only going down the Red Sea at the moment for one purpose? Is there any other enemy that we've got in that vicinity? Give me your thoughts in the comment section. If anything else changes, guys, I'll keep you updated. As always, bye for now.